So everything I have on this screen will be on my OBS. Nice.
Opening. I'm working on an E4 course. Quick self-plug there. It is 2600 versus 1900. Yes, this is true. Play again. Okay. Play again. I'm gonna get a GM and probably lose now. That's what's gonna happen. Alright, I got somebody with a title. Oh, this player's actually really good. I know who this is. Let's play a Queen's Gambit accepted. E4. This is my favorite line of the QGA. It's a line where you sacrifice an exchange. Basically say you can't take this. A4, C6, takes. Knight C3, A6. A4 then B3.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday to you. It's a little after 3:30 here. I'm in my usual get up for this good old stream, and I got some new sexy specs today. So I'm a sexy dinosaur. So I hope you're happy. I'm happy. So today we're going to be playing Legacy Dinosaurs. It's a stompy list that I've been playing for the past couple weeks, so if you guys have been checking out the previous weeks, you've been watching the content, excellent, thank you, I appreciate it. If you're not watching the content and you're watching this video for the first time, welcome. This is a Legacy Dinosaur prison deck, and I've been doing some tweaks. I'm going to run this in Niagara Falls, April 14th and 15th, I think, something like that. Let's see here. April 19th, or no, April 2021st, I believe. I don't know. It's coming up though. But I'm very excited to play this deck. I've been 2-3ing in every competitive league that I've played in. We're going to run through another competitive league today. I haven't made any changes from last week. I tested. So last night I played at our local LGS called Pandemonium Games and Hobbies. And we have a video up of some high-speed action that was going on. I did actually battle another dinosaur last night, but it was just a brief game. I won, so if you guys want to check that out, that is on our that's on our Facebook, so you guys can check that out. It's Mom's Basement Games on Facebook. I can show you guys that real quick. We had a little dinosaur action last night. So this is me, of course, moving to attacks with Gishoth. I let everybody know, like, hey, we're testing this shit tomorrow. Right now, come hang out. It's excellent. And I won. I won 2 rounds last night on paper. I've got this thing on paper, so I'm really happy about it. So we're gonna run through another competitive league today with this same list. I'm gonna see, if we're playing some different decks, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and then we'll make some sideboard changes for next week. I don't really see anything. Bradley Bass. Oh, hey, buddy. Josiah, guys, thanks for coming and stopping by. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, the stream, we got the new setup here. We got dual monitors. We're trying to do big things here at Mom's Basement. So, but yeah, let me get into the list. Let me tell you guys a little bit about the list. We've got 4 Chrome Mox. We've got 4 Simeon Spirit Guide, and we've got 2 Lotus Petals. Now that's pretty standard. I've been looking at some lists, some prison lists online. Really, I took the Mono Red Sneak Attack deck and I took the Mono Red Prison deck and made a dinosaur baby out of it. So I couldn't figure out how to make this thing better. If you guys know how to make this thing better, if you have some ideas for me that's going to make this a little bit more winnable, I can win more rounds. I mean, just talking about dinosaurs educationally on a Magic level is very, very it's almost not tolerable sometimes. But we are definitely trying to get this thing to the point where when I go to Niagara, I'm able to actually play a couple rounds and win a couple rounds. So we want to do that. We want to win some rounds with this thing. We don't want to just, show up and get dunked on. So let me get these through the breaches in here. But so, like I said, I took 2 different decks and I made babies out of them, right? So we've got our ramp package here. We've got our Ancient Tombs. We've got our City of Traders, our Crystal Veins. I'm not really liking Crystal Vein. I think I'm going to cut that for some more mountains. The Mono Red Prison decks are on 10 mountains, 4 cities, 4 Ancient Tombs. Now, I ran into a problem, like everybody else does with, hey, the Warren 18, the wifey. Hey, guys. So I ran into the problem where I'm getting wastelanded, and you really need, with the City of Traders blowing up all the time, you definitely need to have that mana so that you can ramp out that early Blood Moon, that early Trinisphere, that early Chalice. So if you're not on the play, if you don't win the die roll, it's not looking good for you to fight through a wasteland or even double wasteland. It's pretty rough. So I think I'm going to go up next week. I'm going to go up to the 10 mountain version and see if it's a little more consistent for us. So the Blood Moons, usually that's a 4 of in the lock decks. The Trinisphere is usually a 4 of, and the Chalice of the Voids are a 4 of. We have 1 Blood Moon, 1 Trinisphere in the sideboard, and we have the 2 sneak attacks. That's where, the 2 through the breaches in the main. So we were trying out the 2 through the breaches in the sideboard with the Blood Moon and the Trinisphere, the 4 ofs in the main. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, I'm testing it on paper. I played against a guy last night at the LGS, and he was pretty devastated when I moved to attacks with Atali. He was playing, what was he playing? Elves. And I moved to attacks, and I said, I hope to fucking God that I flip a Craterhoof Behemoth here. And I flipped a Craterhoof. I had Atali out. I had Galta out. I got +3/+3, and I gave Atali Trample, and he proceeded to tell his friend that he was never playing Legacy again. So, those are the kind of things that you want to see from meme decks like this and tribal decks like this is, the ability to be competitive while also having fun and making people quit Magic. No, I'm just joking. We don't want to make people quit Magic, but we want to have fun and we want to bring some salt. So you guys see the sneak attacks, you see the through the breaches, the charging Tuscadon. Now, I do say that this is the best dinosaur in Legacy. It hits for 8. You double that damage. It's got trample. You can play it on 2, and it's just the best dinosaur in the deck. I can't see cutting any copies of it. This is probably my favorite dinosaur in the deck because when he ETBs, he hits for 3 on both a creature and a player. So it's very cool. And going home and burning all my stuff. Yeah, exactly, Brad. The guy was super tilted, man. But those are Elves players. Elves players they're a certain type of people, just like dinosaur players. So now Gishoth, I got to explain this guy to you. So the point of the deck is to sneak in or through the breach in Gishoth, Sun's Avatar. Gishoth is the linchpin of the deck, though you can still win without him. He's very necessary. So once you sneak him in, you'll see, if you guys stick around and watch some of the matches today, you'll see that he's actually he's pretty consistent with the amount of dinosaurs that we have in. We have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 15 dinosaurs. So the percentage of us hitting a dinosaur is pretty solid. Usually when I look at the top 7, because at that point, if it's like turn 4, you've got about 46 cards in your deck. So 46, 47 cards in your deck, depending on if you went first or whatnot. But the percentage of you hitting 2 dinosaurs is very high. So usually, and then when you hit a Gishoth off a Gishoth and you get to sacrifice that one, it's very excellent. So it just puts a lot of pressure on your opponent. So the thing that I did learn last night that I want to tell you guys about the deck is when you are on the other person's turn, you may activate Sneak Attack on their end step. That's going to allow you to keep your dinosaur in play until the following end step. So that's a little sneak tip there, just in case you guys, if you find this deck very interesting, if you want to play this, if you want to make it on paper, if you just want to play it online. But that's something I didn't find out until last night about the deck, and I actually could have won an extra round because of that. So kind of a bummer, but I know this going forward, so that's very good. That's what we do. We learn. So the sideboard, we've got 2 Pyroblasts. It's very difficult to beat Force of Will or early Spell Pierce on your Sneak Attack or through the breach. So we need Pyroblast. I want to go up another one, but I'm just not sure how to do it. We've got Sorcerer's Spyglass. Maybe we can call Caracas. We can call Wasteland. Those things that hurt us, that are detrimental to the deck. We've got Goblin Crater Maker, that the old Sneak and Show deck, when they're putting in a what's his name, an Emrakul. We don't have access to Emrakul because we're Dinosaur Tribal, and I don't want to stoop to that level and play 4 of in the sideboard. I would love to win more games, but again, we got to stick with the theme here. So we got Goblin Crater Maker to blow that guy up. He also doubles as blowing up an Ensnaring Bridge. We can bring him in because we cannot beat an Ensnaring Bridge. So we need to bring him in along with the Abrades. And the Abrades are good in the blue-white matchup, the Delver matchup, and I found that is a very difficult matchup. So we need to bring in those Abrades. We need to bring in those Crater Makers to get rid of those Batterskulls that we have a difficult time with. The other thing, too, is Storm. We need our ley lines. Again, Dredge. I've played against Dredge online a few weeks ago. You guys go back and watch that. That's pretty fucking miserable to watch. But you really can't do much against Dredge, so it's tough. All right, so we've got into all through the deck there. I want to, first and foremost, always show you guys the deck, let you guys know what we're playing. And then I want to let you guys know always who we're sponsored by, which is Mom's Basement Games. You can find us at momsbasementgames.tcgplayerpro.com for all your singles. If you guys need anything, please go there. We have a little over 80,000 cards online, and we're up to, I think it's like 13,000 sales now. We've been really picking up, so we're really happy to bring you guys all the singles that you need, along with all the content that you want. So if you guys go to our TCG Player Pro website, you'll be able to find us on every platform. I've almost got us on every platform. We're on Twitter. We have a Facebook group that you guys can join. We also have a Tumblr. I don't even know what the fuck Tumblr is, but I made one. I'm going to start tumbling. I never thought I could say that. But we have a Tumblr. You guys can find us on Twitter. And we also have links to our content on our YouTube. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube and you're not watching it live on Twitch, you can find all the information on all of our stuff, all of our links, and that'd be in the description on the bottom. Also, I don't want you guys to miss out if you guys are watching this live right now. We are doing a giveaway. So we're trying to get our numbers up. We're trying to get you guys to follow. We're trying to get you guys to be a part of our Patreon. We have a Patreon also. Check that out. So we are doing a playset of foil Tarmogoyfs. We're giving those away just in a couple, I think it's a week here. Sunday, March 31st. That's going to be live on stream. Sunday, Rogue Goblin, he will be playing he'll be live on Twitch at 7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere in there. And you guys can watch him, and he's gonna announce the giveaway then. The giveaway closes at 11:59 on the 29th of March. So all you have to do to win those foil Tarmogoyfs is, number one, follow us on Twitch. Just hit the follow button. You will get an entry. Everybody, it's free to everybody. If you want a second entry, then you could subscribe to our Twitch page. If you want a third entry, then you can be a part of our Patreon. And that's it. So enough of that. We will get into the Magicals. We're going to join a league here. And let's see. Let's play the league. So I hope everybody's doing good today. We got probably a couple random people watching that, you know, who knows, maybe you saw some fat ginger beard dinosaur man and you just wanted to click and be like, what's this guy doing? I'm Josh. I am going to play Legacy Dinosaurs at the Legacy GP coming up. Ooh, goddamn, we won the die roll. That's good news. So there's a Legacy GP in Niagara Falls, or Magic Fest as it's called now, and we're gonna try to at least go 500 and show people what this deck's all about. So we're gonna keep this. We got Chalice. We have Chalice on 1, and we also have a sneak attack down the road with, you know, Burning Sun's Avatar. So keep Chalice on 1 can be really good. Chalice on 1 can be really lackluster. So really what we want to do is we want to see those Trinispheres most of the time, or those Blood Moons. So let's Chalice on 1. And let's 6 the turn. Actually, let's not 6 the turn. Let's play this Chrome Mox. Let's get rid of this. I think we want to get rid of this through the breach. Yeah, let's get rid of this through the breach. Instagram. We have an Instagram. The Warren 19. We're all over Instagram, actually. So we got our stuff locked and loaded on there. You guys can follow us on Instagram. So don't worry about that. Chalice on 1 and Chalice on 2. Ooh, buddy. I like the sound of that. You guys like the sound of that? Because I sure do. Now, we could play the sneak attack here, and next turn we could run out that burning, but man, I just really like Chalice on 2. It just feels so good. So, Now, I was trying to play Chalice on 2 last week, or Chalice on 1, but I was playing Chalice on 2. So, how does that work? Can I play Chalice on 2? Pay 4 mana, Chalice on 2, it puts 1 on there. So the CMC is going to be 4. I just want to make sure that I'm not blowing this like I did last week. Yeah, it's Chalice on 1 first, then Chalice on 2 works, correct? I believe so. Alright, so let's play this mountain. Get out of here, City of Traders. We floated 2 mana. We already used you. Don't get countered by the Chalice on 1. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, it's always Chalice on 1, then Chalice on 2. Excellent. Okay, cool. So I think we're in good. We're most likely in good shape. We'll see. We'll see what we're playing against. Bloodstained Mired into Wasteland. Not 100% sure what we're playing against, but I'm learning the format a lot better. And we'll see. All right, so we're just going to 6 here. We're just going to try to, again, we're going to try to always lock our opponent out of the game and then get to where we can just continue to play threats out. Because we want to hard cast this Burning Sun's Avatar. We do not want to sneak him in because we need to get him on board. We need to start getting value out of him. Hey, hard cast and light up. All right, so we're playing against Terra Delver. So this is going to be a weird matchup. I'm not really sure. All right, so what did they put into the Double Days? Okay, that's not good for them. All right, so we got Trinisphere. God, if we could play this Trinisphere here, man, we'd be in a good spot. But we drew it a little late, so it's all good. All right, so let's 6. Again, this is a prison deck. This is what you do. Sometimes you just play out either your Blood Moon or your Chalice or your Trinisphere, and then you just keep fucking passing turn until you draw something, and then you can hard cast a Dino. There's the old Tuscadon. Excellent. I'm excited. Yep. We are not drawing any lands. I think we got 19 land in here. Hey, the old hard cast, the Force of Will. Land. That's not a land. For 7 cards. Alright. Let's 6 it. So what do you guys think? You guys think, for those of you watching, for those of you in chat, what do you guys think about playing the... we have a 4th Trinisphere in the sideboard and a 4th Blood Moon in the sideboard. And those 2 spots are through the breach, so we would have to move through the breach to the main board. Or excuse me, the 2 through the breach to the sideboard, and then move the Trinisphere number 4 and Blood Moon number 4 to the main. I tested that out last night on paper, and I felt like I liked it. So, I don't know. So let's go ahead and let's punch out this. I think the old Trinisphere is going to be better here to bait. We're going to bait this. It's going to get, most likely it's going to get countered. No, it didn't. Okay. I feel like Blood Moon's probably a little more important here. But yeah, what do you guys think about running the fourth Trinisphere and the 4th Blood Moon in the side? I guess it ports more threats early game, and then you could take them out, if you want, post sideboard, and then bring the Through the Breaches in if you feel like you're going to come up against some more counterspell action. So, I don't know. Let's see, 3. We still got 3 mana. We're still not doing shit, so we're passing turn. Light it up, baby. Tarn and a Pyromancer. Oh, buddy. Gonna have to deal with a Pyromancer. Alright. We in the city. So, we've got access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana here. So, I believe we just want to play out this sneak attack, but we might get countered. And then they're going to play a Pyromancer next turn. They've got 7 cards in hand. Could get rid of some of their blue sources. They still have double blue. Could just play out this Tuscadon and just start racing. I think that's what I want to do. I think I want to play out this Tuscadon. Just hard cast him. So let's get after that. Not sure that they can actually efficiently deal with this Tuscadon too much. So I think they're going to have to counter it. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to 6 out of here. Oh, they can't play the Peasy because we're on 2. What was I thinking? Alright, so let's see. I think we need to... I don't think we need to play this Blood Moon because we need to be able to generate enough mana. So we got triple red. So let's try to cast. Let's try to get this sneak attack out. Let's just start running these sneaks out. Alright, let's try to punish. Let's try to punish with some Galta action. Okay. It's pretty solid. I like that. We're getting in there. Bye, Galta. You did your job, buddy. You hit for 12. I'm proud of you. Man, I'm telling you, every single time I see this Mom's Basement Streams wins while I'm playing Dinosaurs, I smile. It's a lot of fun. If you guys ever want to try this deck out, I'm telling you, it is a lot of fun. Chalice and Blood Moon and just getting in there with some Galta action. Or a charging Tuscadon on 2. It's a pretty good feeling. Alright. So, we are playing against Terra Delver, and Chalices were beautiful. Blood Moons are pretty beautiful too, because then we can lock them out of Wastelands, so I feel like we're going to have to bring this other Blood Moon in. The Abrades are pretty solid. The Pyroblast is pretty solid, and a Trinisphere is going to be pretty solid too. So it's really, I'm not 100% sure how much we're going to want to bring in here. So I know we want to bring in the Pyroblasts, we want to bring in this Blood Moon, so Trinispheres, double Pyroblast, and Blood Moon. If you guys have any other thoughts for me, again, we got 1 minute and 43 seconds so we can think this through. Chalices are really solid. Those all have to stay in. We are on the draw, so we're gonna need our Chromoxes. We're gonna need our Simian Spirit Guides. So, and if we start cutting too many dinosaurs, we're gonna dilute Gishoth. So we want to be careful on that. What's up, Cool Fizz? How you doing, bud? Glad that you stopped in. I appreciate you. So let's let's try to not cut so many fucking dinosaurs here, I guess. So we got our Trinospheres. We need to bring in 4 cards, and we need to get rid of 4 cards. Now they're running counter spells, so having the extra copies of the being able to sneak your dinosaurs is pretty solid, because we have to rely on that in order to get a quick clock on them. So let's take out this little buddy, one of him. Let's take out a Galta. Let's not bring in the 4th Trinosphere. So let's bring in these 3 right here. So we're at 61. I think Blood Moon and Chalice is going to be more important than Trinosphere. Maybe not. Let's cut a Chromox, and I think that's good. So let's try that. We got 60 cards there. See how this works. How many Hate Bears should I run in a Gaddock Teague Commander deck? Woo! Gaddock Teague. God, that's a good question. Let's see. What do we got here? We got a turn 1 Tuscadon? No, we don't. Turn 2. So boom, boom, boom. This hand sucks. Let's mulligan. How many Hate Bears should you run in Gaddock Teague? God, I would say probably 10 at least. 10 to 15 is my guess. Alright, we got Chalice on 1. Then we got 0 after that. We don't have a whole lot going on because we have to pop that Crystal Vein. So, and we're on the draw. I don't know, let's keep this. This should be okay. It's not the greatest. We'll keep though. Yeah, I'd say cool. I think out of 35 creatures, at least 20 are. Yeah, that's probably a good. I mean, that's probably a good solid number, but I'm not 100% sure I'd go over 15 because you have so much to put in that deck. You got to put a lot of ramp in there. All right, we got double Chalice, so we're gonna have to play conservative here. We can't just pop off this Crystal Vein and get spell pierced, or we can't get dazed. So we're just gonna have to run out this mountain to play around Wasteland 2. So there's some intricacies about this. You know, again, like I said, I think I want to cut this Crystal Vein because we're just putting ourselves at a disadvantage if we're gonna be popping it off there. Then we're behind and we can't play other things, you know. All right, so this gets countered, and then we've got a second Chalice, so hopefully we can get that through. The only bad part is there was no early Blood Moon, there was no early Trinosphere, so we're pretty much. My guess is we're gonna lose this game, and the reason my thought is that we're gonna lose this game is that we're most likely too far behind because you're probably gonna see just like a young Pyromancer shoot out here, and they're gonna start putting bodies on the ground, yeah, or a True Name, either one. It's very difficult to race that, so. Unless we have access to, you know, if we had maybe drawn like a Lotus Petal, a Chrome Mox, something to be able to, when they go ahead and tap out, they still have Daze back up, but if we have like an extra mana to pay for that Daze and we can get that sneak attack in, then we'd be okay. But, you know, it's very difficult to play around Daze at this point when you're just not drawing. You don't have access to ramp. So. He says, I don't give a fuck, man, about your Chalice on 1. I'm going to beat your ass down with this True Name Nemesis. All right, let's 6 through the beatings. We don't care about moving to blockers. We don't care about main phase 2. You just go ahead and light it up and give it to us. Just punish us this game. All right, we got Pteramander. We got a Delver. Holy shit. Can't play those, bud. All right. Oh, easy, easy, easy. All right, getting a little excited here. So now the bad thing is that if we want to, we could pitch here and we could pop off this sneak attack, but then we lose our mana. Then we're down to 1 mountain and we have a true name nemesis on the field. So again, we've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4. We've just drawn so many of our one side of our deck where it's just very difficult for us to do anything here. So again, to put ourselves at that disadvantage where we don't have this land. Now it could get wastelanded, but they have 2 cards in hand, so, and this Force of Will is not there, so let's go ahead. I guess let's try. I think this may be our only chance, maybe. But I think we could wait a turn. Let's wait a turn. Maybe we can draw another land because we're only at 17. I don't think we need to rush here. They are drawing more cards. They are possibly drawing some more counter spells. Yeah, sneak attack, no balls. Yeah, they do have 2 cards again, but like I said, like we're able to draw this Ancient Tomb. We're able to have this extra day's mana that we can work around with the Simian Spirit Guide. So we have to be patient with this thing. We can't just run it out. All right, Gishoth, let's see what you got. What you can do for us, bud? You gonna put some dinosaurs on the field? Tuscadon, we'll take it. We will take it. Bye, Gishoth. You produced a charging Tuscadon. We are proud of that. All right, so we 2-0'd. We 2-0'd Tyramander Delver. It's the realest deck. It's the hottest deck in the format right now. It's the most talked about. And we just 2-0'd it with Dinosaur Prison. So clip that shit, run that shit, and let's go to the next round, because that's more than I can ask for in Legacy, I'll tell you that. So I'm a burn player. I play burn all the time, every week, but once I got a hold of this Dinosaur Prison deck and conjured it up from my brain pussy, I thought to myself, like, okay, got to wear the dinosaur suit. I got to get some sexy specs, and I just gotta get some clips going for people so that they can put smiles on their faces. So, rar, by the way. After I win a round, I got a rar for you guys. Rar. I forgot about that. That was told to me by my brother, so I apologize. And let's not forget about this. Oh God, I almost forgot about this cup that we bought last week. Oh, that's what winners do. They drink water out of a dinosaur cup with a straw. Don't forget about the straw. I actually don't like the straw. All right, so hopefully we get an opponent here. Yeah, it's a fucking bendy straw. Cool. You're right. Yeah, so hopefully we get an opponent here. Last week, it was either last week or 2 weeks ago, we played against one of the top Storm players. His name is Sigaris or Sigil, Siggy, something. I can't remember. I'm not good at remembering things like that. I'm getting fucking old. I'm almost 60 here. I'm 36, but so we played against him and we ended up playing against 2 rounds. Now, the Samuel guy, he might not want to jump back in too quick because again, he might have to play against us, and so you can play the same person. But yeah, it was cool. We won 1 round against Storm last week or the week before, and then we split. So we won 1, lost 1. All right, so we are not on the play, I don't believe. Rolled a 3, they rolled a 4. So now we have a turn 1, our turn 1 Trinisphere. And we could also, we have our mountains here, so we have our Chromox, so we can pitch. We can pitch Chromox to Burning Sun's Avatar and be able to through the breach this Galta later if we need to with a Trinisphere on 1. So I feel like, well, it's not a turn 1, it's a turn 2 Trinisphere, so seems kind of lackluster. If this was a Soul Land, I think we'd keep, but I think we're going to mulligan this. Okay, so we're back in the same spot with the Sandstone Needle. But we get a Scry here, so this is a keep. We have access to our Chromox, our Blood Moon, so we can go Blood Moon on 2 or Trinisphere on 2. So I like this. Alright, so we got Burning Sun. We're going to go ahead and sculpt this little nugget to the bottom. We don't need him. Not right now. Ooh, little punishing fun, huh? That's what I like to see. I like that. Alright, so we draw through the breach, so we're going to play out. We're going to, let's see. We don't necessarily need to throw this Chromox out, but if we're playing against a Jundi type deck, I have no, like I said, I am learning Legacy, and it's not easy. So we got this through the sneak attack. So I think we're gonna want to go ahead and cast this Chromox, pitching this through the breach to it, and you know, just getting it out of our hand. Ooh, playing against lands. That's a tough one. Don't wasteland me, bro. Do not wasteland me. I'll be a sad pupper. Ooh, this Blood Moon's going to be really sexual. Feeling good about this old Blood Moon. Let's see, what did they... So the gamble went in... discard a card at random. Okay. They discarded a Grove. Alright, so we can play out this Blood Moon. Hope for the best. Do we play a land this turn? I think we played a land this turn. Those are mountains now, bud. Oh, Dark Depths. Yeah, you can't do that to me. Not today. Not today. The old Sneakarooski. Let's get it in. Actually, you know, I'm gonna be a smart guy and throw the old Trinisphere out there. I like that a lot better. Because we're really not trying to do anything here. Again, it's all about getting those prison pieces out and just taking it nice and slow. Oh, baby. Bingo. All right, we hit our bingo square. We did cast Simian Spirit Guide. So we're going to try to start squirting in. Even though he's going to get Punishing Fired, we got to, you know, we still got to have him waste that card. Bye, monkey. It's good seeing you, buddy. Oh. No fire, huh? Okay. One, 2 manas, 2 mountains. Tapping 2 mountains. There's that punishing fire. All right. Let's see if we can draw some dinos. My bros. Don't tase me, bro. That's great. Man, oh man, we're just drawing some lands here. All right, well, we can 6 through our turn. We can 6 through their turn, at least until we draw some dinosaur action. Maybe if I drink from my dinosaur cup. Oh, there's that Caracas. Oh, God, it's so scary. Bouncing my legendary dinosaurs is not where I want to be at. Ooh. Let's cast this Lotus Petal on 3. And 6 them. I know. I gotta kill this guy. Alright, we are now casting the best dinosaur in Legacy, which is Charging Tuscadon. Don't forget that. Gamble. You got it. What do you gamble for here? There you go. Got access to maybe green. I don't know. Let's see. What do you pitch? Yeah, so Tranquil Thicket. Okay. Oh, baby. God, I wish we didn't have to sneak this little nugget in. I wish we had like a green source here, maybe a white source, but we just don't. All right, so let's get this bad boy in here. Come on, Gishoth, you do some work, buddy. Want to see you punish lands right now. Begin combat. All right, squirt, squirt. Squirt, squirt, Gishoth. It's taking a lot of damage right now. Woo! Buddy. Hit that, Atali. Get there. Let's yield to that trigger. Goodbye, Gishoth. We're happy with your performance. Bye, buddy. Well, we're on easy mode right now, so it doesn't always happen like this, where we're just like, Blood Moon? You know, a Trinisphere? You can't do anything? Playing against lands? Like I said, it's not always easy mode. Sometimes we gotta think, sometimes we get Force of Will, sometimes we just draw bad, but it's pretty good so far. We've won 3 games in a row, so I'm really happy with that so far. All right, so obviously, bringing in the old Blood Moon, bringing on the old, the Trinisphere is going to slow them down. We're going to want to bring in the Sorcerer's Spyglass, because we're going to need to call Dark, Thespian Stage? Thespian Stage? Are they going to have any artifacts that we're going to really need to take care of? Not 100% sure. We don't need to counter any blue spells. Ley lines, how good are... So, for those of you watching, please, how good are ley lines in this spot against Punishing Fire? Because Punishing Fire sure, it does reoccur, and it puts a clock on us, but hopefully we have one of our, at least a lock piece, or we're being aggressive. We're really going to have to rely on our blood moons here to lock out the Mazavith, the Caracas, things like that. But I feel like the ley lines maybe need to come in here, but I'm not sure. If you guys could give me a thought on that. I know Chalice can be decent here, but again, they're going to be bringing in the corrosion grips. I haven't played against traditional lands in a long time, so I still feel like Chalice on 1's pretty good against them. Maybe Chalice on 2. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe Trinisphere just isn't that good here. So we know that we need to bring in, 100% need to bring in Blood Moon and Sorcerer's Spyglass. So maybe we just do take the Trinispheres out. Alright, I got 30 seconds to at least think about this, right? Let's try that. Let's see what we think about that. Okay, we can't do a whole lot with that. We can cast 0 Chrome Moxes, and then blow up a bunch of City of Traders, and then look like a fucking joke online. This is the Story of a Girl. I like this hand. This hand seems really solid. Let's keep this. Wow. That's pretty good. We need that red source. Yeah, we need that red source. Let's keep that on top. Man, again, this old easy mode is hopefully it's gonna work for us. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna cycle that. I like that. That's good. Alright, so got the old crop rotation. Ooh, experimental frenzy. Destroy experimental frenzy. That's nice. Loam. Thespian stage. Okay, cool. So then we can just go ahead. Now he does have a ghost quarter, so that's gonna dink off our land. But we will be able to follow up with the following turn with it doesn't look like our Blood Moon is not gonna stick here, so I think we're in good shape. So let's go ahead and say okay. And let's name Thespian stage. Right? Right. Okay, let's 6 it. Hopefully we don't get ghost quartered here. We're going to get wastelanded here. Okay. So we're going to need to go ahead and play the mountain out, and then we're going to have to play the City of Traders into the Blood Moon. So we're going to have to play around that ghost quarter. Ooh, you Taiga now. Life from the Loam. Sounds good, bud. All right, lands. Let's see what you got. So we know about Experimental Frenzy, so this is going to be pretty cool to watch this work in lands. I've never seen this in lands. This is really cool. I'm excited to see how this plays out. All right, let's put layers upon layers of Blood Moons out on this lands deck. You got it, bub. Let's see what's up with that Experimental Frenzy. Hopefully it doesn't kill us. So basically what we want to do is we just want to get this Burning Sun's avatar out and just start hitting. Just start fucking dunking on this guy. Again, I don't really know how he's going to deal with these big body dinosaurs with, you know, oof. There's that forest. Woo, buddy. We don't want to see that forest. He's got 7 cards in hand. Ugh. That's scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's punch him in the face for 3. We don't have any target creatures. Cycle that Tranquil Thicket, baby. Let's 6 out of this turn. See how we do. Hey, Sylvan Library, you take that damage, hopefully. There's the Mox Diamond. There's some more colored sources. Oh, shit, he's doing stuff over there. I don't like it. Crucible Worlds. Okay. You got it. Bingo! We casted Simian Spirit Guide. We did it, you guys. We did it. Trigger Sylvan Library. Don't draw extra cards, because you don't need to. Whew. 7, 8, 9, 10. You get to look 10. You get to look at got access to all the cards in your deck, right, buddy? Alright, so we got double Blood Moon. Yeesh. What we got here? Destroy Experimental Frenzy. You got it. Alright, you guys. It's getting scary. It's getting scary. He's digging through his deck. He's seeing sideboard cards. Wish we could have played this fucking Gish off. But we don't have a sneak attack. I guess I'd probably rather have double Blood Moon than just a Blood Moon and a sneak attack, just in case they hit their sideboard cards. So have them have 2 answers instead of just 1. All right. So let's say if he's able to get out of this lock and put a 20/20 in, yeah. So we got a corrosive. We got one of the K grips there. We're hoping that he doesn't have both. He's still digging. Let's hope he doesn't have more than 1K grip. We want to be on easy mode today. We just want to 2-0 everybody. There's that second K grip. Alright. Gonna make it 20-20. If you can get rid of this Sorcerer's Spyglass, right? Oh, this Thespian stage wasn't needed. Why wasn't it needed? Oh, the secondary one. Let's see here. Alright, you got a 20-20. You're at 3. What we got off the top ropes? That's not good. That is not good. Man, lost by 1, huh? Woo, baby. That's tough. That is tough. So should we have just called Dark Depth? Remove 3 ice counters? I don't know. Yeah. Not looking good. We almost got that game. That experimental frenzy was sick. That really fucked us up. I knew that was going to be cool. Just wonder if we should have maybe called that instead of Thespian stage. Because then you lock them out of the cards from your hand. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to call Experimental Frenzy. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so we are on the play. How bad do we want our lock pieces? Oh man, we took a Burning Sun out, I forgot. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Colorless non-land permanent. How was he able to do it with the second Thespian? I don't know. I didn't see what happened there. I was kind of confused. I didn't see how he made that 20-20. Maybe he was just taking ice counter. Maybe he took ice counters off, but I don't think he had enough mana, so I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I'm not sure. I looked in the graveyard, but... Alright, so let's sideboard here. We want to race. So do we bring in the Through the Breaches on the play? Maybe we do. I don't think these ley lines are really going to be where we want to be at. I think, again, we want to get this... We want to be able to get Gishoth in as fast as we can. I really like this Sorcerer's Spyglass in here. I think we're going to want to... Definitely want to bring some of these in. We have 2 of the dinosaurs out right now. So I think we're going to want to have some sort of Trinisphere action. You know, maybe we can cut some of our ramp here. Chalice on one's going to be pretty good. I don't know. Hey, Richie, what's up? Potato Golden, I think he might have paid. Yeah, I don't know. I think he might have paid. Yeah. I am getting my dinosaurs on today. I hope you stay and watch. I'm 1-0. I won 3 straight games so far. Blood Moon's been doing work. We're playing against land, so it's pretty cool. All right, so let's see. Third Trinisphere in. What do we take out? I think we just leave 2 Trinispheres in here. So I like the Spyglasses. I like the extra Blood Moon. I like having the Through the Breaches in here. So let's go ahead and submit this. I'd love to be on the play with a fucking blood moon. Chalice plus Trinisphere? With no... So we got to get rid of... In order to cast Chalice on one, we got to get rid of Gishoth. And then we could play a turn 2 Trinisphere. So I like this hand a lot. I feel like it's pretty good against lands. They got a lot of 1-drops. Let's try this, you guys. Let's we don't have any other pieces, but I don't want to mulligan into an Oblivion here. I feel like this is solid, so let's keep this. We got 11 minutes and 45 seconds to get out of this game. So I'll try to pick it up here, pick up the speed. Alright, so turn 1 Chalice, turn 2 Trinisphere. I'm a big fan of that. Ooh, baby, putting the heat on. I like it. Alright, so this is how we kind of won game 1, but we did have the Blood Moon. So no Blood Moon in the opener, no Blood Moon in sight, so it's kind of tough. We're going to get Tireless Trackered just a tad bit here. This guy may be a fucking house against us, because this is gonna put a clock on it. About to play Commander. Alright, cool. Have a good time, man. Enjoy yourself, PC. Experimental Frenzy. Woof. This card just single-handedly put it inside of us last game. Alright. So we got all the mana in the world. We just can't play a dinosaur here, so... Yeah, we don't care about that. Get out of here, City. We'll trade that. You got it. Chalice on 1, got K-gripped. Woo, buddy. It's not looking good, boys and girls. Shit. Shit. We drew the fucking sneak attack. Now we're manaless. That one wasteland. Oof. So the other wasteland, so we would have been able to put that in. Alright, so we're going to be a turn behind here. It's rough. It is rough. Start cracking those clues. Start casting. Oh, double Tireless Tracker. Woo, buddy. Oh, that is not good. We don't want to block. We do not want to block. Shit. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Don't let us down. Don't let us down. I got a raging clue right now that Tireless Tracker's going to get inside these cheeks. Do you have a raging clue? Because I do. Yeah. City Gamer. good games. Went to 3 games. It was solid. There was a mini punt there. We could have not played the Sandstone Needle, had them wasteland it, then played it, but then we untap and get Galta in there, so we possibly could have stabilized. Possibly. It wasn't looking good, so let's go ahead and get into that 3rd league match. So we were 1-2, so again, we won three games so far, which is cool. I'm on the game count, not the match count, but we're 1-1. And it feels good. We beat Terramander Delver round 1, which again is the most hyped deck in the format right now in Legacy. Let's see. Rollins MTG? GG's, man. Let's see. Had to hope that natty draw the Forest game 1. I had EE in hand if I did. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, good. GG's, brother. All right. So let's see. Ursaf. What are we doing here? It's looking pretty solid. I'm gonna keep this. I like this. It's a pretty fast Gishoth. If we can get the old sneakaroo out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Playing against the old turn 1 Delver. Not happy about that. So we can play turn 1 sneak attack here. But then we get blown up by days. So it's kind of scary. They are thinking about dazing a Chrome Mox right now. I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're just trolling us right now. I'm not sure that's ever the play, to be honest. So all right, let's just go ahead and pass that turn. Revealing him to Torok with an island out. Woof. Woof, 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 woof. I don't want to get him to Torok. No, you guys don't ever in Legacy. It's the worst. Alright, so we have a choice here, you guys. We can play Trinisphere, or we can play Sneak Attack. So we have the backup for, if we blow out Crystal Vein, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, 6 mana. So either we can pay for it to land it, or we could play the Trinisphere. I feel like we just blow up Crystal Vein and we go for it. So I'm going to go for it here. Have 1 floating, and then that way we can have the Spirit Guide. If it does land or if it gets spell pierced, hopefully it doesn't get forced, but we have the mana pay for the Spell Pierce. We have the Mana Floating to pay for the Daze. So, I'm trying. This is, like I said, this is a really fucking tough matchup with these counter spells. Hard cast Daze. Okay. Okay. We want to pay the 1. What else you got for us? I don't want to cast anything. I want to pass priority back. All right, lands. Okay, good. So now we want to snacktivate the sneak attack. We want to exile Simeon's Spirit Guide. We want to put in good old Mr. Rishoth. Paging Mr. Gishoth. Your lunch is ready. Paging Mr. Gishoth, your lunch is ready. All right, buddy. You give it to him. Fucking give it to him. Blockers. Reveal. Damage. Num 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 num. Double Gishoth. That's what I like to see. All right. I will choose a Gishoth to keep. I will keep this motherfucker. Buy other Gishoth. Okay, so Gishoth hitting a Gishoth. Let's see how it works. It's pretty cute. Life from the Loam with him to Torok and an insect aberration against dinosaurs? Holy shit, I don't know what's going on either side. I feel like I know a little bit of fucking Legacy, but we got a him here. We got Days. We've got Life from the Loam. We got Delver of Secrets. What in the shit is happening here? Oh, you're going to try to block 2 of it? You're so cute. Let's go ahead and pop this off. Let's cast this little nugget. Let's float manas and play a City of Traders. Yes, City of Traders, we will yield to you all the time. We appreciate you. Goodbye. And we will play Chromox, and we will cast a Trinisphere. Now, the cool thing is like, if we have a Tali, we can pay for the Trinisphere. So a Tali, when you do cast things from the top of people's libraries, you're still going to have to pay 3. So that's one of the bummers about it. All right. So, let us move to combat. Let's get in there and get in those cheeks. Rar, rar. Hey, Delver. You not looking so good, bud. You're gonna get eaten by a dinosaur. Assign attacker damage for Gishoth. Oh, we whiffed. No. We still got a Gishoth out though, so, and a Trinisphere, so we're in pretty fucking good shape. So I can't be too disappointed. Man, I feel really good that we got that sneak attack in. Oh no! Oh, it's such a good play. Now we're gonna have to work for it. No. Oh god, I'm gonna sacrifice a creature. No. No, Legacy, why do you do this to me? It's too good. Oh my god damn. Alright, so I mean, would they be playing Wastelands? Are they that greedy in this deck? I don't know. So I mean, to play out this mountain over having the City of Traders in there, just seems, I mean, we're gonna have to discard it anyways, so I mean, maybe we just play the mountain out. And then that way we have a mountain. So we're not really doing nothing with this city, so let's 6 it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Liliana the Veil, my favorite planeswalker ever printed. Is there a true name coming? Oh, there's an ass trophy? Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse, you guys. We're just getting picked apart right now. Oh my god. Just dealing with all my threats. Woof. Holy shit. We're going to have to hope we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have to hope to cast. I mean, we're in bad fucking shape. We're going to need to draw like a Through the Breach, but then we're not going to have any cards in hand. I think we're dead here with 0 cards in hand. Man, we whiffed on Gishoth. That was the problem. We whiffed on our second Gishoth attack. Oof. Man, 15 dinosaurs. And we got a whiffer. And that killed us. So if you guys play Dinosaurs and Commander, which I do have a dinosaur deck, go fucking figure. There are many times where you can whiff in Commander because you have so many goddamn cards in your deck. But man, to have, oh shit, how many cards in your library? 46 cards in your library, and you whiff off a 7 with 15 dinosaurs. Well, we had a dinosaur tucked, but yeah, that is shit. We are gonna get punished, y'all. Hold fast, stay tuned, don't go away. They don't have a clock on us yet. We're still at 17. We just need to go like Burning Sun's Avatar, trigger Burning Sun's Avatar, and we can get there. Oof. Yeah. The chosen player is Mom's Basement Streams. Shit. Yeah, we just... we get to cast this guy. 1, so 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we lose. So we need to save our mana for, what is this, 3, and then save our life total. So we just need to discard this guy because he doesn't have haste. If he had haste, we'd be fine. So we're just going to have to discard him. So let's 6 it. Well, we do get... Lily does actively have to go down, and then if we draw another one next turn, he won't be able to discard. Okay. Yeah, so I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I cast it here. I wasn't thinking about that. I'm glad I rethought that. Atali! Ooh, look at that. Look at the art on this thing. The art on this thing is so fucking sweet. It's the coolest art in, I think, all of the dinosaurs. That lightning in the back. We want to yield to that Delver Trigger always. You got it. I will sacrifice. So there was no reveal? Was there a reveal? Nope, no reveal. All right, we're at 11, you guys. We are at 11. We need a Burning Sun's avatar here, off the top ropes. And that's a Monkey Man. Bingo! We casted Simian Spirit Guide. Check off the bingo. That's a lot of bingos. He's thinking about countering this thing. Oh, I love that. I love that. It's so cute. I'm going to brainstorm in response and see if I can counter this Simian Spirit Guide. Because it actually poses a threat. And I can't attack with my Delver and my True Name. So greedy. Hey, Force of Will. Alright, so you got 6 damage. I'm at 11. Yeah, we're both... You're going to tick it up. You got to leave a blocker up. Because that Simian Spirit Guide does... It does hurt. It's crazy how one hard cast of a Simian Spirit Guide actually puts pressure on people. It's crazy. It never puts the right amount of pressure, but it does. It puts pressure on people. So it's just cute. It doesn't help us. So yeah, so we got a Trinisphere, so I don't know, let's fucking play it out. Fuck it. Hey, Force of Will. Alright, take that. Ooh, you hard casted it. You can't take the one. Man, what a grind. What a grind. All we had to do is not whiff. All we had to do was not whiff. But they can't all be winners. So we're in game 1, but we're 1-1. We did lose to Lands last game. Now we did beat Terramander Delver game 1. So I'm really happy about that. You got it. Peck with the old Delver. I'm getting lightning bolted. Hey! We got red. We got green. We got no white. Boo! Boo. Man, if we had a Galta under here, and we had the Simian Spirit Guide in our hand, we could just gish off and just get in there. Alright, well, it's not looking good, y'all. I think we're just going to scoop and go to the old next one. Concede game. Let's save some time here. Okay. So, we are playing against a very weird... We're playing against Bug Delver. So, Bug Delver is... They're probably going to bring in some extra counter spells because they're scared of sneak attack. They're scared of through the breach. So we got to keep those in. We do want to bring in, again, we do want to bring in this this Trinisphere. We want to bring in this Blood Moon. This is... I want to think about pulling the Abrades in, but I'm not going to. Just because I don't think that that's where we want to be at. So we need to bring these 4 cards in. And these 4 cards are what we're usually bringing in most matchups. I just keep finding that the Abrades are just for it's kind of like they're like the ley lines where they're very specific for very specific decks. Like we can't beat Ensnaring Bridge, so we have to have that here. And it's just like we're really in most matchups, especially the Crater Makers, those are, those go here. So I just feel like maybe we're gonna have to cut one of the Abrades to bring in another Pyroblast, because we need those extra abilities to help get that sneak attack or that through the breach through. And I think I'm gonna make that change for next week. But again, if you guys are watching this, let me know what you think. Give me some ideas in chat. Also, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, help me out. Make a comment below. Let me know what's going on. What I'm missing. What you think I should change. All right. So we need to get 4 cards out and 4 cards in. I believe we are going to get rid of the old Tuscadon number 1er. Actually, let's see here. Let's cut a Chromox. Let's cut a Galta. Let's cut it. So that's that. That's that. Now, how do we bring in the Pyroblasts? I think we can cut it through the breach for a Pyroblast. And we'll cut a Tuscadon for the other Pyroblast. Okay. Let's steady ourselves. We lost that game just barely because we whiffed on a fucking Gishoth. I'd love to play first, but let's drink from the dinosaur chalice. Let's hope for the best here. Alright, so we have a turn 2 Blood Moon. So we would pitch what to Chromox? We would pitch... So Sandstone Needle, pitching Galta to Chromox. If we get Wastelanded, which I don't think we're going to get Wastelanded, but we would get blown the fuck out. I don't like this hand. I'm going to mulligan this hand. It's pretty weak. This hand's fucking even weaker. Holy shit. Man. When things aren't going right, they aren't going right, are they? Alright, so we're on the play. Let's mulligan to 5. I don't see us going... I mean, we can, what? Turn 3 Tuscadon? Which they can do a lot by then. Ugh. You guys, this is so painful. This is tough, man. This is the tough part about Magic is when, you know, I mean, even if we opened up with something subpar and not the opener with, you know, Sandstone Needle tapped into, like, we get to play Blood Moon, lock ourselves out of Sandstone Needle with a Chromox out, and then what do we do from there? You know, the Prison deck has its disadvantages, and this is, you will see, this is one of them. All right, so we don't go any less than 4 here with the Chalice in 1 land. We're gonna keep this dog shit. We're gonna see a Lotus Petal on top. We're gonna keep it on top. We're gonna play a Mountain and pass. Woof, you guys, woof. Man, having these dual monitors, I can look over here, look over here. I just don't have anything in the background, man. I gotta get something going on back there. It's really lackluster. I gotta church it up for you guys. You know, usually I have my Justin Bieber poster. You know, he's over there. The Eye of the Beholder. Usually, you know, he's behind me, but we'll have to get it set up. Set the room up. Set the mood. Alright. Well, we are in bad shape. But we are going to always use red, just because it's fun. We're going to put Chalice on. We're going to attempt to put Chalice on 1 and maybe get blown out. Maybe we get dazed. Maybe we get forced. Most likely we're going to get forced, but we're going to Chalice on 1. We got a sneak attack and through the breach with the fucking mountain, so... I mean, I don't know what else to do. Yep. I would love to scoop here, but I want you guys to be able to, you know, watch the interactions of other decks. It's not all about my play, you know, us having to mulligan to 4. It's about being able to watch how games progress. Even when you're, you know, even when you're behind. And I could learn something here. So, again, it's not always about just being like, oh, I got days. I'm gonna scoop. I'm gonna be salty and scoop. Just keep going. Oh, a lot of dead draws. A lot of dead draws. Hey, there's that wasteland that I wasn't 100% sure was in this greedy ass mana base, and there it is. Oh, Tarmogoyf! Woo! I can't beat a fucking Tarmogoyf. You know that. Gonna get fucking dunked on here. Hey, you play that mountain. Man, how do you play Wasteland in this deck? Jesus, that is nuts. I mean, even if we were able to just like go, we would have to go like turn 1 Blood Moon. I mean, and then I don't know, maybe we just should go down to 3 at that point so we can go turn 1 Blood Moon on this mana base. Because, like, literally, I'm pretty sure they have to have the force. You force them to have the force at that point. So, yeah, okay. Listen, I did learn something. So when I'm playing against Bug, like I said, you don't scoop. When I'm playing against Bug with this deck, you can go down to 3 because then you can hit Soul Land, Lotus Petal, Blood Moon, and then they don't get to play Magic if they don't have the Force of Will. So, hey, I learned something. That's beautiful. And for all of you out there that are going to be running Mono Red Prison Dinosaurs in the near future, you also learned something too. Look at that. Thought Sneeze revealed. Oh, you're cute. You are cute. What are you going to take? You're going to take Charging Tuscadon just to send a message? You are. You took Blood Moon. Okay. Even if I play Blood Moon, I fucking die. You should have took the Charging Tuscadon to send a message. I'm telling you right now. Come on. What is this? 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm at 5. Ancient Tomb off the top. Oh, baby. Alright. Let's let him kill us. We don't care about doing anything. We're dead, but let's at least let him kill us. Goonies never say die. Good games, your SSAF. I appreciate you for putting it inside of me. All right, so we are 1 and 2. Okay, I won the first round against Terramander Delver, which was handedly. Then we won game. We went right into playing lands, and we dunked on lands. The first game, and then we lost the next 2. We had a tough mulligan, and this game 1 we whiffed on a Gishoff. This past one, or else we would have won because then they went Lily, sack your Gishoff, blow up your sneak attack with Ass Trophy. So that was a rough one. You know, sometimes things just don't go how you want them to, you know, and you can't say, well, oh, I just didn't draw out of it. I didn't get this. You know, you just got to play as good as you can. You got to hope to get lucky sometimes, especially when you're playing fucking Dinosaur Tribal. So if we continue to play tight and to do what we did in that game 1 where we played that sneak attack around the days where we cracked the Crystal Vein and had the 1 floating, along with if we had the Spell Pierce, you know, if they were running the Spell Pierce main board, we had the Simian Spirit Guide to pitch. Those are the kind of things that you need to think about when you're playing against blue, when you're playing a prison deck. Even if you're not playing a meme deck like this, you need to set yourself up and put yourself in position to wait and be patient to then make the right plays. So if we continue to make the right plays with this deck, I believe we're going to get to the point where we can just absolutely 3-2 with this deck, and we can at least win our tickets back. Again, I'm trying to be at least 500 with this deck, and that's where we want to be. Because, like I said, last night I went to my local LGS, which is called Pandemonium Games and Hobbies in Garden City, Michigan. That's where I'm out of, Garden City, Michigan. And I went 2-2, and I could have maybe went 3-1, no clue, but the deck's got some wheels, and it's fun. It's a meme, but it actually is really solid. Just because you have you have access to all the lock pieces, Chalice of the Void, you have Trinisphere, and you have Blood Moon. So those are all in the main board. So those will just auto get you games. Sometimes your opponents are just like, I can't fucking beat that. So we need to win some die rolls, and we lost the die roll. So we got some sneak action. So we're going to go turn 1 Sandstone into Lotus. We're on the play, so we're going to keep. Obviously, we're going to keep. But if we top deck we can go turn 1 Gishoth here. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. No, we cannot. We can go turn 2 Gishoth here. Oh, shit. Ooh, it's looking like some lands action again. Fucking Turbo Depths, maybe? Ooh, Guru Swamp. Dark Bobfidant. Okay. You got it. You got a Bobfidant. Just trying to figure out which land we want to run out here. I think we want to run out the Ancient Tomb. Ooh, that's cute. Alright, so if we go Ancient Tomb, Chrome Mox, we can play a turn 1 Sneaker here. So we do want to do that. Chrome Mox pitching what? Atali? Yeah, Chrome Mox pitching Atali. So ooh, baby, man, we could have just nutted off. If we had the Simian Spirit Guide, we could have went turn 1, get you with Gishoth. Oh, man. So, you guys do see the power level of the deck. And, again, it's a joke, but it turns into not a joke when, you're one card short of putting, I don't know, 2 to 3 dinosaurs on board turn 1. It's just, let's yield to that trigger. Vampire Hexmage. Hey, we got 2020s incoming. Holy shit. Woo, buddy. Talk about the nuts. Well, we needed to go turn 1 Gishoth there, 100%, or else we can't beat Turbo Depths. Jeez. Yeah, you get in there. You get in there with Bobfidant. Wow. Wow. Oh, we're just fucking dead here. So if we squirt Gishoth in, we don't have any flyers that can block this 2020. We're not playing that white dinosaur, which I think we should actually think about playing one of those white dinosaurs that has indestructible. God, what is that thing's name? If somebody in the chat can help me, but he is a 4/8 like double strike flying indestructible dinosaur. Again, I learn stuff every single week with this thing. That would be because like if we go, then we're not just dead to dark depths. Then we have an indestructible blocker. So I think I will cut a Gishoth for that thing so that we have the ability to have flying. Okay, so we can go on to the next game. We don't have to show him Gishoth, but we already showed him. We already showed him Atali. So most likely he knows that this is Dinosaurs or some type of meme deck. So let's go to side. Because we just can't beat this. Because it's going to go end of turn. Okay, concede game. Wow, we had turn 2 Gishoth, man. And we we can't beat the nuts on that. That's woof. All right. Let's bring in the Blood Moon. Let's bring in the Trinisphere. Let's bring in the Sorcerer Spyglass so we can call Vampire Hexmage. Let's see. And pretty much all set after that. I don't really think we need the ley lines. So we're bringing in the old 4 cards like usual. See, I think I'm gonna cut a Gulta and put in the 4/8 flying indestructible double strike guy, which again I don't know what he's called, and I only have a couple minutes here to sideboard, or else I'd look him up. But I'll look him up in between rounds and let you guys know. But yeah, I think that guy's gonna be an addition as of today, because you just run into so many of those 2020 Merit Liege tokens. All right, so let's get after it. What do we get rid of here? We got 4 cards to bring in. I find myself not thinking that Chalice of the Void is amazing here. So let's cut these chalices. And let's bring in our package to slow them down. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. I'd love to play first. Would you guys like to play first? Maybe we could turn 1 Gishoth here instead of having 2 extra lands. Maybe we could be the ones that are doing big things. All right, so we got to turn 1 Blood Moon. So obviously we're going to keep this against Turbo Depths. We did beat Turbo Depths 2 weeks ago. So usually like this is how it's been going. We've been getting Turbo Depths. We've been sometimes we beat Storm. We have close ones against like these creature matchups is really where we're hurting, is these really grindy mid-range decks like these control decks that we just played against last round. The Delver deck, we beat that deck. Terramander Delver, we beat that round 1. So it's just weird. All right, so we want to keep. So we're gonna go Ancient Tomb. I think we want to keep this Atali. So if we go Simian Spirit Guide under Chrome Mox, we should be okay with that. But then we could pump out a faster Tuscadon if we keep that. So we could pop out the Atali. So let's go Chrome Mox. let's pitch the Atali. Again, like I said, the Charging Tuscadon is really probably going to be the thing that gets us here in this game. So, like I said, he's the best fucking dinosaur. I'm telling you right now, he is nutty. All right, let's take a peek here, you guys. Let's see. What do we got? We got Dark Bobfidant. We got a Sylvan Scrying. That's cute. And then just a bunch of land, just a bunch of mountains in hand. So he can't even cast that Bob. So I don't know what to call out of the sideboard. But let's just go ahead and call Vampire Hexmage. Vampire Hexmage. Okay, let's pass the turn. Again, we only need one more mana to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 mana to cast Charging Tuscadon. So we just need one more source. We need a Petal. We need another Spirit Guide. We need another, doesn't matter. We need something. Is this guy just not casting lands now? Alright, so we can go the long route. That was actually a bad move. Because we're only going to hit for 8. That was a bad move. I should have thought about that. That's silly. Because now we're 1 mana short for the just hard casting the Tuscadon. I don't know why I did that. Maybe that's why I did that. Because I could see the future? I got a feeling. Ooh. Snacktivate. And Snacktivate. Most likely he's not going to let me even go to combat, but maybe he will. A lot of times people are just going to scoop at this point. They don't want to deal with it, but you know, he could be like, oh, let's see what else is in the deck. So or maybe he just is having fun watching fucking dinosaurs dunk on him. I don't know. I mean, I'm having fun. Hopefully he's having fun too, or she. All right, so we hit Galta. And then now he's going to scoop. Or they're going to scoop. So, it's pretty cool. I like that. So the sneak there was fine, but I should not have played the sneak out there. It's a weird one. Because, like, I just want to hard cast the Tuscadon because they're locked the fuck out of that game at that point. And just hard casting the Tuscadon, I don't know that I'm actually going to draw the Gishoth there. So us just drawing it was purely out of luck. Again, sometimes when things are going well, they're going well. So we did draw the Gishoth there, and we were able to squirt out some more stuff. Mr. Bass, Zatulpa is the one you're thinking of. Yes, Zatulpa. God, that thing is good. I definitely want to play that. I'm going to need him against all these Merit Liege tokens. Holy shit, is that guy good. I wanted to put him in originally, and I didn't. And I had the double Galta in, but I like the fact that, so when you have Galta and you have Tuscadon with Gishoth, if you hit with Gishoth, maybe they absorb like 2 or 3 of it or whatever, then you really put that pressure on with that trample damage. And so you have just 20 right there, and so that's why I wanted to do it. But I think I need to go and think about, okay, well, I need to worry about the format. I need to worry about indestructible and flying. So, all right, so we're in good shape here. This is a sneeper. We got a Blood Moon on turn 1, so hopefully this works. And then we can just run out the Tuscadon just like last game. We just run that Tuscadon out after we try the Blood Moon. Now we may get Thought Seized. Yep. So turn 1 Thought Seized is going to hit that Blood Moon. So now we're in a lot rougher shape, but we still have a Tuscadon to play. So we can go. We can play turn 2 Tuscadon. It's not great, but he's going to be hitting for 8. So I mean, hitting for 8's pretty great. Because they're going to 18, so it's 3 hits. Blood Moon off the top. Come on, like I had it. Like the whole time, like I had it. Come on, Blood Moon off the top. Oh, God, I love shot calling like that. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. This guy is going to be just absolutely fucking devastated. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. It's too funny. It is too funny. Woo! Oh no! I had the forest! No! Damn it! It's not as funny anymore. Oh shit. Alright, Tuscadon, get us to the glory. We need you. Gotta start drawing some lands here, boys and girls. I don't like seeing that forest. No, don't K-grip me. Don't K-grip me. Green Sun Zenith for 2. Oh, what is that? What's Green Sun Zenith on 2? Ooh, Gaddock Sneeze. Alright, that's a weird one. I don't know why you wouldn't put like a some type of like Rex Sage or something like that in there if you're playing a Green Sun and you have a green source. That just seems like a lot better. Alright, we got 4 mana. That's kind of a bummer. Alright, Gaddock Teague, start getting after it. Pitching Verdant Catacomb, attack for 2. We will take it. No blockers. Move to damage. My turn. Hey! Alright, so this is kind of scary-ish, I guess, but not really. I mean, if we're pitching the old Galta here to the Chrome Mox, and then we're going to get in there. Or the old Gishoth. Yeah, because we couldn't through the breach. Non-creature spells with converted mana cost 4 or greater can't be cast. Yeah, so we didn't have a choice. I know I did the right thing there. So now we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So we're gonna try. We're all in on this Tuscadon. Alright, let's hope he doesn't play out a Bob so he has double blockers and is able to block the Tuscadon, because that would be a real bummer. Never didn't have it. Alright, alright. That Blood Moon's gone. That's scary. Oh, that's how it works. Because it was a mountain and it re-enters and it layers and you get the Merit Leash token. Oh, now I get it. Wow, that's crazy because the ice counters fall off. I did not know that rule. Woo, buddy. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, let's go to the next one. We want to concede the game here. Attack with all creatures. We're getting in there first. We got to send that message. We got to send the message, you guys. I can't not send the message. Wow. That's so crazy that the ice counters fall off when it comes back. That's very cute. All right, well, hey. Turbo Depths is a thing. You got it. You won the match. All right, so we are 1-3, man. All right, we got to get this 2-3 in here. We can't go 1-4 this week. We just can't do it. I won't allow it. I'm gonna have to sip from the Rar Chalice. Zapalta. Let's look that thing up. How did you spell it, Brad? Z-E-T. Z-E-T. Zatalpa. M-T-G. Flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, indestructible. All right, well, this is the new addition to the deck. He is a legendary elder dinosaur. He will be entering the deck next week because, well, all right, they found an opponent for us, you guys. Game alert, game started. Got to get in there. All right, what do we got here? Silver, 3343, kept 7. Did we lose the die roll? We lost the die roll. We got turn 1 Blood Moon. We have turn 1 Trinisphere with not a whole lot else to back that up. So I'm going to keep this because we have our lock pieces. We get to also see what they're going to play first. We get to start off with a lock piece in place. Turn 1 Ponder. All right, so I'm going to go turn 1 Trinisphere. We have Daze Mana to back that up, too, with the Simian Spirit Guide. So that's pretty cute. Ooh. Man, we could sneak Galta in on 1 right here. Let's see. So, City of Traders, Lotus Petal. No, we couldn't sneak him in. We're 1 mana short. we go... We get to keep our City of Traders if we go Sandstone Needle first. Yeah, God, I hate these fucking... I hate this tapped land, man. So this thing enters the battlefield tapped with 2 depletion counters on it. And it's just killing us right now. So if this was Mountain, I could go Mountain, Spirit Guide, Lotus Petal. But I guess we're still kind of locked out. No, because then we could go turn 2. We have Mountain, City of Traders. And then the City of Traders stays. So yeah, so we got to get this Sandstone Needle out of here. This thing's fucking awful. It is awful. It needs to be a Mountain. Learning more about the deck. I love it. It's beautiful. Alright, so we're going to have to put ourselves behind to try to put this Trinosphere out, I feel like. So let's get that going. Silver 3334. Let's make it red. It's the heart of the deck. Fuck you, Legacy. Fuck you, Legacy. Holy shit, the Force of Will back up. Woof. Woof. So they're at 4 cards right now with a Volcanic Island in hand, so I'm not super upset. But I'm upset about the Sandstone Needle, that's for fucking sure. Because this thing's going to come into play tapped. We're not going to have the source to play the Blood Moon. And... oh, there it is, baby. There it is. Look at that wasteland. It's so sexy. This is what it looks like when your opponent has everything. Just absolutely everything. Woof. Fucking Macaulay Culkin woof. Man, that's tough. That is tough for those of you watching that. Woo, God. All right, so we run out this Chalice on 1. That's a pretty solid draw because we can't play Blood Moon. We do need to save this so that we can play our sneak attack so we can sneak our Galta in. You're gonna lightning bolt me? Okay, that's cute. You gonna fucking let it resolve though? Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Yeah. Alright, so we saw Lightning Bolt, we saw Force of Will, we saw Daze, we saw Pounder. We may be playing against Terramander Delver again. So if we're a game up, I'm really happy right now if we're a game up. I'm really excited about that. Alright. Trinosphere was real good. Pyroblast is real good. Alright. Blood Moon is meh. Meh. It's pretty good here. It's not amazing. Chalice is better. Trinosphere is better. Braids are pretty good here. Ish. Blood Moon is meh. I want to block them out of their blue sources and their fetch lands. I still feel like that's a really solid play. What are we cutting, though? think that's how I'm going to do it. I think we're going to leave the Blood Moons out on the draw here. I think we can bring them back in on the play. Could even maybe bring in a couple of Braids too. All right. Let's see how we do with this. This looks like a lot of fun. Mr. Bass, this is Amaze Balls. Chalice on one's real good here, but other than just having Chalice, we got a bunch of Monkey Men. I mean, they did scoop to Chalice, but that's because they went Force Pitch. They also, I didn't see what I should have looked at what they pitched to Force of Will, but yeah, it's going to lock them out of a lot of stuff to get started, but we don't have anything to go with it. So it's like, how do you keep this? And again, last night I talked about keeping suboptimal hands just because like this deck doesn't mulligan very well. So we can't really see anything develop here though because we just have a lock piece. So I really think that if we had 2 lock pieces, yeah, there's an argument to keep this. Or a lock piece and maybe a Through the Breach or a Sneak Attack or something like that. Then we could keep this. But you mold a 5 or you mold a 6 here, and this is exactly what I just said. At least you got a Sneak Attack, at least you got a lock piece, and you get to scry one. So it's not easy playing this type of deck and mulliganing because these decks just don't mulligan very well. All right, so we got a Simian Spirit Guide, so I think we're going to keep this on top because this can help us, and I'll explain why. So we can go Mountain, cast Chrome Mox, and we can cast Chalice on one and have Days back up with Simian Spirit Guide. So that's my reasoning for it. Hey, promo Flooded Strand. I love those things, man. That art's beautiful. Alright, so we draw the Simian just like we knew we would. We are going to pitch. We're going to cast this Chrome Mox. We are going to pitch this Through the Breach. No, we don't want to cast any spells. We want to put that little doggy under there. And we want to cast Chalice on one. We do want to see them force pitch because then at that point they've already mulled, so they're going down. So ooh, Stifle. That's a spicy little nugget. So they can stifle our Sneak Attack trigger. Woof. Okay, you forced it. All right, so they're down. They're down to 3 cards. I like to see that. Again, we have 3 cards in our hand, but feel confident with us being able to draw a Soul Land here. Should be okay. Play the Sneak Attack out. Hopefully get it out under a counter spell. Look at those fish tittles. Fill up my drink. My drink. Drinking out of the RAR cup, man. Just brings an extra level to my life, to my happiness. Come on, Silver 334334444. We're waiting on you, bub. Come on now. Hey, wiggle there, wiggle there. Hey, there we are. We're back. Somebody had to tinkle. Alright, so this is one of those things where we are going to pass the turn. We are not just going to pitch Spirit Guide, and run out Sneak into... Even though they have 3 cards, they did ponder. So we're going to play this nice and slow because there's no threats. There's nothing to develop here. And there's, you know, you're really not doing yourself justice when you're playing a prison deck and just blowing things, just running shit right out. It doesn't help to do that. So when you do this, be very, you know, when you play a deck like this, be careful. Try not to run your shit out too hard. Grim Lavamancer, man, I fucking love that card. That card's great. Okay, so we are able to snacktivate, throwing this Burning Sun, but you got to remember too, we can hardcast this guy, so we have some options here. We have some things that we can think about. Now, we do want to get this sneak attack in here because, again, like I said, he's got 3 cards in hand. Now we don't have the Spell Pierce back up, but again, a lot of people are not playing Spell Pierce right now, especially not in a deck like this. But I think the play here is to run out the Spirit Guide and run out the sneak attack. I mean, we could get pierced. Ooh, that is a fucking sweet online art for that. Brainstorm in response. Okay. Fetch, dig. Look at some either Daze option or Force of Will option. Yep, they hit the Force of Will. God damn it, man. All right. Well, that's that. When they have 2 cards in hand and they brainstorm and they hit the Force of Will, what are you going to do? You can't do shit. You just got to pass the turn. So, I think hopefully we draw a Soul Land here. Then we'll have access to whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, Center value does 1 damage, sacrifice, destroy target artifact or enchantment, it deals 2 damage to that creature. Ooh, okay, cool. Yeah, so really we just need to run out the Burning Sun. That's all we need to do. We've got to run this guy out and just push. Just push their shit in. As long as we don't dead draw for a bunch of turns, then we're good to go. Yeah, so that actually is that's a more technical play, and I like to see that where people are just where in this spot he's just purely attacking with that thing. So that's really good. Okay, so we had to get 2 cards to hit, but we want to run out this Atali because he's just more powerful than this. We can push here and push here, but we get to play cards off the top of their deck. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to Chromox pitching Burning Sun, and then we're going to play the Satali off the Spirit Guide in our land. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we're 5. We're 1 short. Good thing I didn't do that. Oh, yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I was thinking we had a Soul Land. That's what I thought about. But yeah, I think the right play there is to continue to attack with the Grim Lavamancer. This kind of sucks, though. Yeah, so he's taking us off of that. That's a good idea. Holy shit, Canadian Threshold action. Wow. Okay, so that's why he didn't activate the Grim Lavamancer at the end of turn. So he must have just drew that, because now he's on the strategy of, well, I can't get rid of my graveyard because I got to give this thing Threshold. Come on, Soul Land. We need a fucking Soul Land off the top. Want to cast this Atali. Welcome to the fucking party, Pyroblast. Could have used you like 8 years ago, bud. Yeah, so we want to keep... Do we want to keep... No, we don't want to keep this hand. What? We need a Soland. We need a Soland. Yeah, so taking our Blood Moons out was bad here. Because their mana base is just, again, it's a fucking... Jesus Christ, yeah, we can't cast that Trinisphere. Man, why do we gotta dead draw so much? Such balls. I hate it. Stinks. We don't want to play this Trinisphere here. We just don't. It's just gonna hurt us more because if we gain a pet, if we hit a petal, even then, even if we hit a petal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're still behind. But we're gonna put ourselves even more behind. Yeah, just bad draws. You know, you can't plan for them. You surely can't. All right, we're gonna get pushed on for 4. Soul Land off the top. That's what I like to see. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 cards in hand. It's not likely that they have a solid counterspell for that guy. But they may be able to... I don't know. I just don't know what they do against this guy. I mean, I like the play here of playing the Burning Sun and then popping the Lavamancer. But I just think this thing puts more pressure on the board state than just this. Because you have the ceiling is higher for this guy. Untap. Okay. Yeah, you got it. You got that. Yeah. So if I was able to go like draw a land, Burning Sun, they don't have Wasteland there, then I block the Nimble Mongoose, then I stop myself from... I mean, I still die to a Lightning Bolt because then they have Grim Lavamancer, they hit me in response, but I mean, it's better than nothing. Pump fake the Trop Island. Stifle. You drew another Stifle. It's so good. It's so good. C. All right, we got Bolted, we got Lava Man. So, okay. Now he had the Stifle, so we would have got crunched on this enter the battlefield trigger. So we would have lost that. So either way, we would have got stifled. So we wouldn't have been able to kill the Lava Mancer. So they drew pretty much they drew exactly what they needed. Again, man, that opener was it was rough. So let's go to game. Is this game 3? We're going to game 3, right? Yeah, because we took all the Blood Moons out. Okay, so we're going to game 3, so we want to get these Blood Moons back in ASAP. If I can grab them. Got little tiny dinosaur arms. I can't grab my Blood Moons right now. Okay, so Lava Mancer was an issue. There's not a whole lot we can do against Threshold. We can't abrade any other creatures. We just want to race them here. So we got to get these Blood Moons back in. So I think we're gonna have to take a couple dinosaurs out here. So the reason I'm taking this guy out is because they have lightning bolts, they have Lava Man. They're probably going to bring in some other. I'm sure they have some other hate, some other damage spells, and he's only got a 4-butt, so he can get blocked and bolted. So he's fairly weak. So again, the Blood Moons are going to be pretty powerful here. So let's get after it. I don't see us bringing in anything else. Spyglass, I'm not really too sure. That's not going to do much other than being able to call Wasteland. So maybe that is something that we want to think about. But then again, we're diluting the deck. We're moving our ramp down so that we can't bring our pieces like our Trinisphere or Blood Moons out. So it's kind of not where we want to be. This hand's not where we want to fucking be either. So 2 lands, Chalice, Trinisphere. All right, don't do this to us, deck. Don't do this to us. Chromox pitching Gulta into Simian Spirit Guide into Trinisphere. And then we have, if this gets Force of Willed, we have a Chalice of the Void in hand. Also, they're going to probably... Do we just want to go turn 1 Chalice? I've never cupped a no-lander, but this is probably the nicest no-lander I've ever seen. I'm going to keep this. So here's the choice, you guys. We are going to either play Trinisphere or we're going to play Chalice. We lock ourselves out of playing Trinisphere if we do play the Chalice, because then we have to draw land, so the Chalice will come later. But the Chalice is very, very important here because almost everything in their deck is a 1-drop. So we will have... I think we go Chalice on 1. Okay. Holy shit, I gotta take my fucking glasses off for that shit. Okay, so we top deck the Ancient Tomb. We then... Oh, God, the pain. The pain of this round, man. The pain of this round. When your opponent has it all. What did they pitch? They pitched Delver to that, too? Wow. Okay, you got it, bud. I can't pay 2. So we got 3 cards in hand, so now they just land a threat, and we're fucking dead. I mean, we could go sneak attack. We could go runner, runner. We got to go runner, runner here to get back in this game. We got to go sneak attack, hope that they don't have it all like they've had. And then we have to go Gishoth, basically, because we don't have a Gulta, so we can't hit for 12 anymore. So this is a rough one. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Wow, what a rough one. Never kept a no-lander before, but that was probably the best no-lander I've kept in my entire fucking life. So, I'll have to say that. But we're drawing lands, so it's not that bad. I'm not going to complain too much, because if we, like I said, if we go runner, runner, we can get back in this game handedly. What's 6 through their turn? Let them hear you roar. That's what it says on the back of the cup. And today will be terrific. Hey, at least I'm getting to have some fun here. Even though I'm losing, I get to have fun. We're not out of this game yet. That's for goddamn sure. They got to flip that Delver. They got to beat us down. We're at 18. What you going to reveal, buddy? What you going to reveal? Lightning Bolt. Fuck me. Snack Attack. Come on, Snack Attack. Fish Titties. Thank God this guy's not playing a couple of young... Holy shit. Every Ancient Tomb we draw just gets wasted. Oh. Oh. The pain and the suffering that my soul is going through right now. It's like a clinic. I'm just getting pushed on. More fish titties. You got it, bub. You dig, 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 dig. Yeah, man. Brad, this is rough. Like everything. So there's that Snack Attack. So again, like if we would have went through the breach and they didn't go double Wasteland, Force of Will, Spell Pierce, and have everything flip their Delver. I mean, I've lost some games in my day, but this one is hard to watch. But yeah, we could run out because like they only have a few cards in hand, so we could at least probably had a break there where we could have ran out the Sneak Attack. You know, but again with them pondering and having like 3 or 4 cards in their hand and them cycling, like this is what ponder number 1, 2, 3, and then they had a brainstorm. So yeah, things looking real tough right now. right, so we can play the sneak attack out here. We're at 9. They have lightning bolt in their hand. 3, 6. Come on, you got to counter that. I mean, really, I'm just not sure you care at this point. I think you just kill me. You just end a turn, bolt me, attack, and then bolt me again, or I can't even... I'm not sure I can live to... I don't think I can even live through... Yeah, cool. GG's. That's it. Good. League complete. You have completed the league. 1 and 4. Oh, man. So our first Delver list, I mean, really, against Delver, we need to hit Blood Moon. We really have to land a Blood Moon. I mean, Trinus Chalice was great there. Trinisphere. I mean, look at the graveyard. Just look at the graveyard. You have Spell Pierce, Brainstorm, Ponder, 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 Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. And Chalice on 1, I mean, they literally had to have the Force, or they get locked out of the game there, and then we're able to go 2 and 3, and it's just like the match before that, you know, when we didn't hit on that Galta and they ended up taking the match from us. There's just some just good magic today. I can't say that I didn't have good rounds, and I can't say that the deck is in need of something other than the Zapalta. I think. And I'll bring this guy up again, but if you guys enjoy this deck and you want to build this either on paper or you just want to run it online because it looks cool as shit, because it is cool as shit. I get in a goddamn dinosaur costume and I play this thing every week, so I like it. It's fucking great. You don't have to wear the costume or drink out of the RAR cup, but you can. You know, you can. So we had a lot of issues with getting worked over by Corrosion Grip or, you know, either one, because they do Turbo Depths and lands. They have outs against Blood Moon, but they also cannot deal with a 4/8 flying indestructible blocker. I don't believe they can do that. So I think what we're gonna have to do is we're going to have to do some upgrading. I really, really, really like Galta a lot. And he's a 12/12 trampler. He puts so much heat and so much pressure on the board. But with the fact that we've got to... Oh, hey, you were my last round opponent. This deck looked really cool. I wish I could have seen more of it. Yeah, hey, thank you very much, Omega. I appreciate you whooping my ass a little bit. It was a lot of fun. That was a good round, so good games. And give us a follow on Twitch. And I'll be playing it every Friday at 3:30, so maybe I can play against you next week in a round. But, yeah, so like I was saying, Galta, I believe Galta needs to get out of the deck. And I also believe that Zapalta needs to come in because we have a lot of difficulties with the Merit Liege token, and this is actually going to give us an out against it. So that's where we want to be at. I can't see anything else other than us just, you know, we need to get this other Blood Moon into the main board. We need to get this other Trinisphere into the main board. I'm just not 100% sure how we're going to do that, other than moving down on Dinosaurs. That takes away from our Gishoth hit. And it's just, please, if you guys watching this now, or if you're watching it on YouTube, hit some comments below. Let me know what you think I can move around. I mean, we did try to take out Through the Breach and slide Through the Breach into the sideboard. So we did one of these. We went Through the Breach, moves to the sideboard. The 4th Blood Moon comes in, and then the 4th Trinisphere goes into the main, and this is what the sideboard looks like. I believe Abraid's been really lackluster. I believe we can cut one of these. We can move this to maybe an extra Pyroblast. So then we have 3 Pyroblasts here. The Sorcerer Spyglass has just been excellent. very excellent because it gives us that we can call Hex Mage, we can call Thespian Stage, we can call a lot of stuff with this. Hopefully we're not getting Jaced out of the game. We can call Jace, but that's kind of narrow. But that did happen to me last night, so that's why I say that. But I think with Galta being in here, you lose that. It gives us another option to hit our white source too if we need to hardcast Gishoth, because sometimes we can hardcast Gishoth. It's very, very narrow, but if we bring in Zapalta, he's white and we can pitch that to Chrome Mox, and then we have our Lotus Petal, so we have our red, white, and green. So we have our green, our white, and then always our red sources. This Sandstone Needle is really pissing me off. It's got to get the fuck out of the deck. How do I feel about Eureka? Eureka. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe Eureka. Starting with you, each player may put a permanent card from his or her hand onto the battlefield. Repeat this process until no one puts a card onto the battlefield. It's 4. Yeah, the only bad thing is that if we're gonna be doing that, it's a show and tell effect. You're correct, and it's just the fact that I have to put green into the deck. It takes away from my ability to be a prison deck. So what we're really trying to do here is we're trying to go turn 1 Blood Moon. We're trying to do turn 1 Trinisphere, turn 1 Chalice, because this deck is it's a really bad version of mono red sneak attack, and it's not that it's bad, because I mean I'm getting wins with it every single week. It's getting better and better and better. I'm learning more. I'm actually I'm putting people to the test in these competitive leagues, so I don't feel like the deck's horrible, because it's not. But the thing about it is that if I breach into another color, if I breach into green, well then I'm losing my ability to get those lock pieces out first, and that's what's giving me those wins. So other than maybe just playing splashing blue to play actual show and tell, I can't see us going into green. But maybe if there's a shell, if there's something that you can think about, that you can say, hey, well, Eureka is great, because then you can add you can add some fetch lands in, you can add in some taigas, but again, that just opens us up more to wasteland. But maybe that's the right route for this deck. Maybe it makes it more consistent playing Eureka. I don't know. Up to this point, the past 2 weeks I've been 2 and 3, narrowly missing 3 and 2. I know with my skill set, I don't think I could 5-0 a league. I could if I'm on autopilot and I'm just playing Blood Moon and people are scooping, or I'm playing Trinisphere and people are scooping. But it's not an easy deck to play. It's very difficult to, like that last game, I kept that no lander on you, game 3, and you just had it all. And if you have the Spell Pierce, if you have the Force, there's just nothing I can do to come back from that. So even bringing in Pyroblast from the side, it's just very difficult. That's the weakness of this deck, is that if you don't get your lock pieces down, you're kind of out of the game at that point if your opponent has counter magic or backup counter magic. So, but yeah, I'm going to continue to play this. Like I said, 3:30 next week, guys. I'm going to be playing this deck again. Drop some comments on me, whether it's on Twitch. You can whisper. Let me know. Find us on Mom's Basement Games Facebook group. You can contact me there if you guys have any ideas. Yeah, you had to mulligan. Let's see. I had to mulligan one of the best hands ever seen due to turn 1 force. The deck does really look sweet though. Mr. Bass, see you, buddy. Yeah, no, the deck is really sweet, man. It's got a lot of possibilities. It's got a pretty high ceiling for it, because Gishoth he puts a lot of people just, once you're able to get that sneak in or the through the breach, there's nothing you can do once you hit your dinosaurs and they're on board. There's not a whole lot that people are going to be able to do. You might running those decks that play that one of Vapor Snag, or, you know, some people hit their Caracas when I don't hit their Blood Moon. So yeah, I mean, there's certain things, but the deck does have a pretty solid power level to it. But yeah, so Zapalta's definitely going to go in for next week, and then we'll have some more game against that, against the Merit Liege token. I think that's something that we're missing, something we've been missing. And again, I got to tweak the sideboard a little bit. I may put these lock pieces, have all 8 or all 12 of these lock pieces in here. These ones right here, Chalice, Trinisphere, Blood Moon. Move these through the breaches. But it's just tough because, like, if you don't hit your sneak attack, or if the sneak attack gets countered, you have to rely on playing either a Tuscadon, which is great. He hits for 8, best dinosaur in Legacy. Or you have to play hardcast the Atalia, which you did stifle the trigger. I don't think it would have saved me anyways. I would have had to hit some nutty shit, but the Burning Sun's Avatar also, I have to hardcast him. So, and then we're out of the woods here. We can't even hardcast these because we just don't have the mana for it. So let's try to change the sideboard up for next week. Let's try to change this up, and I want to let you guys know too. Don't forget to when you follow us on Twitch, you get an entry into our giveaway. We're doing a giveaway for a play set of Modern Masters 2015 foil Goyfs. So that ends on 11/59, March 29th, and we will be doing the giveaway Sunday, March 31st at around 7:30, 8 o'clock. So if you guys are following us on Twitch, you'll get an entry in to win that. Also, if you are subscribed to us on Twitch, you'll get a second entry. If you are a Patreon to Mom's Basement Games, you will get a third entry into that giveaway. So please do follow us. We are building. Starting next week, we'll be on 7 days a week. We'll have content coming to you from everything from Standard, Modern, Legacy, Pauper, Commander. We'll have everything for you. So just following us for the giveaway is cool. But if you do enjoy watching all kinds of content, then please follow us there, and you'll get a prompt and you'll be able to watch everybody play each week. Also, don't forget, if you guys need singles, please check us out at momsbasementgames.tcgplayerpro.com. You can find all the singles you need there. We've been really ramping up on sales, and we're trying to bring you guys all the cards you need for the decks that you have. So, let's see. Omega? Sorry, I had to do my spiel, bud. So, we got our giveaway here. I'll put that up on the screen. If I had to make a suggestion, I would be trimming on prison pieces for copies 3 and 4 of Lotus Petal. Okay, so then that brings us up to 12 copies of... so you would go up on Lotus Petals here, so then that would bring us to copies 4, that'd be 4, 8, 12. That'd be 12 pieces for that. So we'd have 12 ramp spells. I think Dinos is so heavy on the cards you need that trying to do prison and Dinos is really tough. Yeah, I found where there's some games where it's just like, okay, I'm drawing a bunch of Dinos or I'm drawing a bunch of pieces, but I haven't found a consistent mesh of, okay, what the deck is, because we can cut 4 of the lock pieces, because the prison decks, they run the 4 Blood Moons, the 4 Trinispheres. Let's see. Let's bring one of the lists up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, mono red, prison. Let's see, MTG. This should bring up Goldfish. Okay, so then you can look at this deck list. So, got it. No thanks. So, you can look at these deck lists, and usually what they're doing is they're playing 12 lock 12 lock pieces. So Chalices, Ensnaring Bridge, Blood Moons. Obviously, we can't do that because we're a sneak deck, right? So I'm trying to mold the 2 decks together, which is very difficult. So you got the Blood Moons and the Chalices. Now we could drop the Trinispheres. I didn't have the Trinispheres in originally, but we did move to do that, and so because I was getting so many more wins with Trinisphere in the main. In person, yeah, GP Niagara. Yes, I will be. So I will be at Niagara Falls. I will have the dinosaur costume on, so you're not gonna have a tough time finding me. So yeah, please come and find me, and we can lay the deck out again and talk about it. But and if you go back, so you see the 12 pieces there, and if you hit, let's see, let's not put a T in there. Red Prison, mono red Sneak. Sneak Attack, MTG, Mono Red Sneak Attack. So you can go to this Goldfish list, and so the Sneak Attack decks here, now they're running the Seething Songs, which I had originally in the list. I didn't feel like I liked that. I like I said, I took the two decks and I melded them together. So then I put the Chromoxes in, and I took the Seething Songs out. They run the 4 Through the Breach package, and they run the 4 Sneak Attacks. Now, they're still running, again, this list is running 8 pieces of Hate, which they run the 4 Chalices and the 4 Blood Moons. Now, we can go to that list, and we can cut out the Trinispheres, and go a little bit bigger with just ramping straight into the dinosaurs. But the issue I have though is if you don't hit Gishoth, you then you're just putting a 4/8 double strike dinosaur in, or you're putting a 4/4 in that has double strike, so you're hitting for 8 each time. It's not where you can just play Emrakul and just be like, okay, fucking through the breach this bitch, game's over. You can't actually do that, or just throw in a World Spine Worm or a Grizzlebrain. You don't have access to that, but that's the portion of the deck that is sets you back, because it's a tribal deck, and it's cool, but it does have its limitations. So we just need to find that medium of, okay, how much hate do we have to have in the main board, and how much of it do we have to have in the sideboard. So I think over time, again, we'll continue to develop the deck, and we'll get there. So let's see. Maybe next week we just run 4 Chalices and 4 Blood Moons, and maybe we move some Trinispheres to the sideboard. We could do that. There's no reason to not try that out. Again, I gotta get they run 1 Sandstone Needle in here. I gotta get that card out. The card's just absolutely fucking dog shit. I got to go up to the 10 to 11 mountains, and just continue to keep that mana base really solid, because there's a lot of times where you draw the Sandstone Needle and it's bad as it bad. The other thing too is we did try out the Chandra originally, and I may go back to putting a Chandra in the sideboard, or maybe even trying one in the main. We'll see. It just gives us a little bit of extra reach. So 4 Chalice, 2 Moon, 2 Trinisphere. Tundra decks are really popular right now. They are. So yeah, Blood Moon is kind of weak, but it's crazy. I keep running. Maybe it's just the online meta, but I keep running into these decks where if I don't have Blood Moon, I'm dead. It's like every deck I played against today, the mana base was just absolutely greedy. It was all 3 color, it was loam, it was lands, that's just today. But there is other times where I just run up against, like you said, blue-white Delver, and I don't need the Blood Moons, That's why we were doing the original list today was running 1 Blood Moon in the side, and it was running 1 Trinisphere in the side, and then it was running the 6 Sneak Attack / Through the Breaches. So we could cut another Blood Moon, maybe move another Blood Moon to the side, maybe cut a Trinisphere, maybe cut all the Trinispheres, and move into Crater Hoof. Trip, man. I actually the funny thing that you say that, last night when I was playing on paper, I actually Italia moved to combat, and I was playing against the Elves player, and I flipped their Crater Hoof and casted their Crater Hoof. So it was one of the most glorious things I've done in Paper Magic in my entire life. I've been playing since Fallen Empires. So I want to say that was probably the funniest thing I've ever done. And the gentleman that I was playing with, he's a good guy. He was very humble about it. I tried to be humble about it, and but he was a good sport. And he was just like, man, I'm quitting Magic. I can't handle this. This is unreal. He didn't actually quit Magic, but it was very funny. So yeah, Crater Hoof is not a bad idea. I don't disagree with that. I thought about that last night after I flipped one and played it off Italia. I was like, God damn, I need to put a Crater Hoof in this deck. But again, when you start putting, I mean, if you're going to put Crater Hoof in here, just put Emrakul in here. You know, just put Grizzlebrand in there. Because at that point, you're just diluting the deck and taking away from the aspect of it being a tribal meme deck, which preys on people through Gishoth. And when you move to combat, those dinosaurs come in, they stay, Gishoth goes away, and you have power on board, and people just can't deal with it. So, you know, like I continue to say, this deck does have limitations. But, you know, maybe we could throw a Crater Hoof in the side against certain matchups, you know, where we just need to race. I don't know about throwing creatures in the sideboard yet. I'd like to try it. I mean, we could even put, like, I don't know, one of each. Maybe we throw a Crater Hoof in the side, and then we throw maybe an Emrakul in the side, and I don't know. But, again, like I said, we can keep trying. At least I didn't hit his Progenitus. Regisaur, yeah, the Regisaur Alpha would be sweet. Yeah, Regisaur Alpha's pretty good. The tough thing is that, I mean, we can cast him, you know, if we have the Lotus Petals, but again, when he gets snuck in, he's kind of on the weak side. He's not like charging Tuscadon where we can hard cast him and keep him on board. So when you're cutting subpar dinosaurs for dinosaurs that actually do put a clock on people, again, you're taking away from the ability to have the strongest deck made possible, where it all synergizes and you're able to lock people out and then play your game plan through sneaking in the Gishoth, and then you know, or let's say you don't get your lock pieces, then you have the ability to just get in there for 8. Or you just hard cast an Atali or a Burning Sun's Avatar. So, I don't know, we'll see. I like some of the thoughts on it. I do definitely want to, next week, I want to try to move some of the sideboard pieces around. I want to, again, I think, Omega, I think you're right. I think we do need to take some of these lock pieces out, and we need to be at 8 lock pieces. I'm just not sure where we want to go from there. So I'll think on that. I think maybe maybe we put the other 4 through the breach, or the other 2 through the breaches in the main. Maybe we do the Seething Song action. Maybe we add a couple more dinosaurs. I'm not sure. And then maybe we kind of go this route, you know, where we're just more of an all-in sneak attack dinosaur deck where we're hoping to hit Gishoth, but, you know, maybe we just hit Zapalta and we hit for 8, or we have to throw in the Tuscadon, we hit for, you know. But when you're in that all-in, I think you need to be playing more Galtas at that point because you're hitting for 12. So I'll think of this and broke a variant on the list. Yeah, go over at Niagara. Yeah, that sounds great. I really appreciate your help. Like I said, I'm actually trying to make this deck so that somebody that with a high ceiling, a skill set, can actually pick this deck up in 5.0 with it online and just blow some minds. And that's really where I want this deck to be at. Eventually we'll get it there, but we're just going to have to keep at it. And I'm just going to have to keep washing this dinosaur suit once a week because I'm going to have to keep playing this thing if I want to get it better and get the word out. So, all right, you guys, I am going to sign off. I appreciate you guys all watching. Make sure you follow And don't forget about this beautiful giveaway that we're doing here next week, and be a part of it. Everybody has a chance to win, so why not win a foil play set of Goyfs? And I will see you guys next week at 3:30. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See ya.